because that way we have a record of everything, and I can get transcripts out of it and can analyze them to see how the game system responds to our play. Okay, so that's being recorded. Awesome. So you're going to play an Elvis imitator who has his own show. Um, his name is Josh Hamilton,
Yeah,
Chicago setting.
yeah.
Does he have his own house, flat? Is he rich, poor? Does he have
He
flatmates,
he is
kids?
not what you would call rich. He's like a middle of the road imitator at the moment, but he is
Yeah.
coming on to being one of the best because his show is different.
What's different about it?
Well, most Elvis imitators only do Elvis in the 70s.
Okay.
Okay, and they don't normally do when he's big and fat. But he does the whole lot. He does it when Elvis was young, when Elvis did the 68 special,
Okay.
when he does a history of Elvis.
Okay.
Okay.
History of Elvis.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's
All right.
and it's been done. The other original thing about it is it's been done with him and a few mates that were
So
Elvis fans. Yeah.
okay, so his mates, what do his mates do?
Oh, they do the setup. They've even got a band together to play because they all started off doing it to once Elvis died, they did it, pay tribute to him.
Okay.
Then it ended, they realized, oh, we can make a living doing this. So it's that simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, all right. So how old is he then? Is he's been around since Elvis was alive?
Um, he he was just he basically if he's now in this time, it can't be my age because I'm 60
Well,
something.
could be, but it will be annoying.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I mean, it might be the thing you want to try. Who knows? That's up to you.
No, 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 no. So uh, he sort of heard of Elvis
Yeah.
and he saw Elvis in concert and those sort of things, but mostly from the recordings.
Right.
And he
Okay.
liked the style and he liked the way, and it just caught on. And then
Okay.
his mates got together with him and said, "Well, why don't you do this for a living, you idiot?" You know, because
Okay.
he'd do it at parties and he'd do it with his friends, and that's
Do,
how it started.
do you think his father or his uncle or something introduced him to Elvis at some
Oh
point?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Father or uncle or
definitely.
somebody else?
One of his uncles, one of his
Uncle.
uncles, one of his uncles introduced him to it.
Okay.
The first time he ever heard Elvis was on a on a tape.
Okay.
Tape.
Does he have a car? Does he have a house? Does he have
Oh
a
yeah, he has
part-time?
a car,
Okay.
and it runs from time to time.
Car,
Yep.
runs from time to time.
Yeah, and it's because he's not at the stage of being big in it, but he's
Right.
starting to get known.
Right. So he's sort of just getting famous.
Yeah, yeah. And fortunately for him, he's looks a bit like him.
Does he have an agent? Or is
Oh
that his,
yes,
yeah, okay. So he has an agent. Has an
yeah.
agent. Okay, cool. All right. Um, all right. Well, I'm going to give you some information just to start this before we throw anything further in there about him, because you might decide immediately to go, fuck this, I'm going to play something entirely different
Okay.
once we start. But let's see how it goes. So you're in your green room or in the green room at the location, the venue that you
Yeah,
currently are doing your impressions. Tonight you've got a show. And so
yeah,
you and your band are out the back, maybe even having a couple of beers or something, drinking in the green room. Um,
yeah.
one of the boys is a bit of a troublemaker. Maybe he's a bit more drunk than he should be, even though you've got a show tonight. He's a little bit, he's having problems at home. Um, there's a TV on in the corner,
Yep.
and how perceptive do you think you're going to be?
Oh, I think he'd be pretty perceptive because you have to be to get
Pretty
things right,
perceptive,
to
right?
get things perfect. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So on the TV screen, there's you can see the news is playing in the background. The sound is turned off, and one of the guys is playing a guitar, strumming away, tuning it up. And you see this weird looking footage of something or other, and something about the James Webb Space Telescope spotted some kind of something entering the solar system.
Okay. All right.
Some fucking weird looking object. It looks like it could be a meteor or an asteroid or something, but it's really long and doesn't look natural. Like it, and everyone's talking about it. There's a commentary running along the bottom of it, and you can just make out something about some scientists studying it with great intensity because it's such a strange object.
Okay. Hey, Joey,
Yeah, yeah,
turn that up, man.
yeah. Turns it up, and so you watch the thing, and I'm not going to quote it word for word because I haven't prepared anything for that, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't worry
um,
about that. Mm-mm.
certainly some kind of strange object has just entered the solar system. It's been in the solar system actually for a few months now, um, but it's doing weird things. It's accelerating. It's getting faster. It's jetting gas out of the side of it at one point. It changes direction slightly. Scientists are saying, well, maybe it's just outgassing some plumes from some ice that it's got inside it, and it's just the gas is naturally melting and then outgassing through fractures in the surface. And other scientists are saying, no, that's bullshit. It wouldn't do that. It's at the wrong angle for that. The sun's in the other direction, and the blah blah blah. And there's a debate going on about that. And at the current trajectory, it's likely to sort of they reckon it's going to come past Earth, between the Earth and the Moon. They're quite surprised, and other people are talking about how shocking it is that it's nobody saw this coming. Like this is coming from outside the solar system, and there's only been a few asteroids that have come through the solar system from that far out, and they're kind of shocked at all of this.
Hey, Joey, man, what do you know about the space and the universe, man?
I don't know, man. I mean, what are you asking me? What's your name again?
Joshua.
Josh. I don't know, Josh. I don't know much about any of that stuff. It's this sure sounds pretty fucking freaky though. What do you say? It's probably fucking aliens, right?
I reckon, man. I reckon. You know, Mama said that there are other beings in this world, man. And I think maybe that's them, man.
Whatever
Maybe.
these are from out of this world, man. This is from far the fuck out. Like he said it's coming from outside the solar system.
Oh, you mean like in that movie? What do they call it? Where those little insect people go to Africa and um
What the hell
area area something.
are you talking about? District 9 or something
Oh,
like that?
that's right, man. That's right. That's the one.
With the prawns.
Yeah, that's
The one
right.
with the
Yeah, with the
prawns.
prawns, man. With the prawns.
Yeah, yeah, it could be like that. So, okay, so out of game.
I'm
Not
looking under the thing to see where it's happening, what part of the world.
well, this is international. It's like people from around the world are talking about this. This is because it's
Uh,
outside.
uh,
It's not happening on Earth. It's happening in space. The
uh,
James Webb Telescope is a space-based telescope. So
okay.
it's an orbital
No,
telescope.
no, I haven't been paying that much attention, but now I'm looking and I'm realizing I'm
You
not. Okay, it's happening all over the place. I go,
right.
hey, man. Hey, well, anyway, we got a show, you know.
Right,
I
right.
can't be worried about something that looks like a dick. Mm.
All right, so that happens, and then you do your show, and everything goes on for another month.
Yeah,
Um,
okay.
so it's about a month later, and what are you doing?
All right. All right. Hey, Jimmy, is Joey late again or what?
Joey said he's going to be late. Yeah, he said the lady is this I don't know what's going on with those two. They between you and me, they should have broken up by now, but they keep doing this back and forth, back and forth. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it.
Mhm.
Don't put
Uh,
me in there. I don't want to get involved with that shit anymore.
hey, has our manager found out yet? Because he gets a bit pissy when this happens.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, are we going to tell him? Are we going to look at replacing this guy? Because he's, this is starting to be a problem. And what are you doing right now? Are you in a car? Are you driving? Are you on the phone?
I'm in a car.
In the
I'm in a
car.
car. My car.
Okay.
My wonderful car.
Your wonderful car. All
Oh
right.
no, don't do that, girl. Don't do that now. We
So
can't miss this concert.
we're
You
just gonna
son of a.
go through some stats now for you. So I typed in some stuff into the old LLM. This is Gemini. Gemini suggests that how do we get it to spit that out properly so we can read it? It's being a dick. Come on, Gemini. Come on. Well, that's not helpful. All right, I'm gonna copy all that crap over to here and paste it in here instead. Gonna copy and paste. All right, so we have archetype rising tribute star. Wait, one. Um, negative tag. One hit wonder anxiety. Or origin. Uncle's vinyl collection. Wait, one. Mental. Working class hustle. Wait, one. Material. Uh, Training, Elvis mannerisms and vocal range. Wait, one. Mimicry, dependence is the negative tag. Culture, Chicago dive bar circuit. Social,
That's pretty
uh,
much it.
yeah. Negative tag, cheap beer and tobacco lung. Body, midlife, Elvis physique. Um, Wait, one. Physical, failing metabolism is the negative tag.
They got that wrong, but
So, okay. Well, that's not for Elvis, that's for you.
yeah,
So,
no, I'm not. No,
not failing
no,
metabolism.
no.
Well,
In fact, he's pretty fit metabolism because he
he's
has
pretty
to
fit.
be.
Okay. All right.
I mean, he's
What?
gone to the extent of learning martial arts because that's what Elvis did, and he's got to get the
Ah,
movements right. You
okay.
see.
Let's add, what martial art does he have?
No, wushu or something.
Uh,
Wushu. I can't remember
sure.
precisely what Elvis said, but
Okay.
he had a martial
Uh,
arts.
all
So
right.
you'd have to learn it to
What
get
other
it right.
skills might you have?
Um,
Try and think
Elvis.
outside of just Elvis, because you're not just Elvis. Like
No,
that's
no, no, no.
can't be his whole
I am
personality.
thinking what he would do because
Hmm.
the trouble is the martial arts come in because he used it on stage.
Right.
He used it on stage and he was famous for it. Nothing else much. I know how to shoot because my uncle taught me how to shoot. People hunt in Memphis, around that area where he lived.
Right.
Um, that's about it.
That's about it.
Fortunately, he wasn't like Elvis. He didn't join the
Right.
army.
So, all right. What about people? you've got obviously these friends, um,
Yeah, and the manager.
manager, girlfriend, wife, kids,
Uh,
failed marriage,
no, no
alcoholism.
girlfriend, no girlfriend. A lot of maybes, but he's too ambitious.
Okay,
He wants to go up first and have something to actually, his life isn't solid. It's you got to go to this concert in a grotty place. You got to go to that concert in a grotty place, and it's only just starting to get better. And he reckons no woman's gonna wait around for that kind of crap.
right.
And quietly, he likes it because he can lead his life the way he wants to lead it.
Right, fair enough. Um, okay, cool. Okay, updated. I see. We've got a slider. That makes more sense. Okay. Copy that out to here. Oh, paste. Oops. Did we actually copy it properly? I think I might have fucked that up. Copy that from there. Paste it back in here. Okay. Um. All right. Training. Wushu. Precision. Wushu precision. Weight one. Um. Sharpshooter instinct. Okay, that's right, because he shot the TV, didn't he, Elvis?
Yep,
I remember
yep.
that. Okay. Cool. All right, so it's going to be a very strange little campaign. Um, right, so you're on your way to work,
Okay.
and do you walk? Do you drive? Do you bicycle?
No,
Do you take the
I,
bus,
I drive.
taxi? You
I
drive. Okay.
drive.
All right, so you're driving along in your car. What kind of car is it? You said it barely goes. Is it?
Honda Civic,
It's a Honda Civic. Okay.
classic.
Classic. Okay.
It's
All
as
right.
classic as you can get.
So you're driving your Honda Civic along, and you're in the sort of. I'm imagining we're not necessarily in the center of Chicago. It's like because Chicago
No,
is quite a
I'm
big place.
imagining we're in the grotty part of Chicago, which he thinks is wonderful because where he came from was grottier than that.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Um. Well, you notice that all the fucking cars have jammed up in front of you, and everybody's pretty much stopped. And looking up ahead, you see the lights look like the lights are out, like the traffic lights are just blanked out.
I'm figuring out whether my Honda Civic it can move around anything.
Well, look, you could get up on the sidewalk and start driving down the sidewalk. If this is very illegal,
Hmm.
you
And
know,
it's America.
it's America, and you don't want to, yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want to get in trouble with the fucking cops in this
Okay.
place.
What's my timetable like? Is it good or is it bad?
Well,
Like,
at
do
the
I have to be somewhere in a second?
not in a second, you've got a little bit of time. You've got like maybe half an hour to be there. But this is what this is affecting is your ability to have a milkshake before work. Right
Oh,
now,
that's
it's
really
like
important, Dad. That's really important. No, a latte before work.
latte, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
fair,
Yep.
fair enough.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what only a desperate latte person would do. Get out of my car
Hmm.
and shut the door and see if there's a
People
latte
st
place close.
people are honking now,
Yeah.
and people are getting out of their cars and stuff, and there's people yelling now on the streets, and you look over to there's a cafe across the street, and there's yelling coming from various different directions at this point. There's a sort of strangeness in the air that you've not seen before.
Now, Sally, you just wait there. I'll be back in a minute. He goes
All right.
into the coffee place.
All right, so you head across to the coffee place, and the coffee place you notice that the lights are off, and the refrigerators are off, And there's somebody at the counter saying, "I'm sorry, sorry, sir, we can't serve anyone when the power's out.
The
We're just
power's out.
getting ready to close the doors. We can't take anybody right now. You're welcome to wait until the power comes back on again if you want to. You can take a seat over here if you like."
Um, I look at my car. Does
Well,
it still look blocked up out there?
it is blocked up. There's nobody really moving. There's one dude you see actually decides to take to the sidewalk, and he pulls up on the sidewalk and drives around your car and then drives up the street, avoiding a couple of lampposts. A couple of people have to jump out of the way of him because he's driving on the sidewalk, you know. And he gets up to the corner, and there's people honking and
I'm gonna
stuff.
watch how long that lasts.
You can see flashing lights in the distance up there as well.
Okay. Okay.
This lady taps you on the shoulder. She's like, "Hey, you, excuse me. Is that your
Uh,
car over there?
No, ma'am, that's not my car.
I saw you get out of it. I know that's your car. You gotta be careful, man. You're gonna get a big ass fine for that. You can't just leave your car on the street like that. That ain't cool, man."
Ma'am, I'll go and tend to the car. Would that make you happy now? Mama said I should always make someone happy
I
once
am
in a
just trying
day.
to help you because you are gonna get your car towed away.
I'm going now. I go out and
All right, so you
get
walk
back in
out
my car.
empty-handed. You get back in your car again and close the door. Dump.
What kind of world is it when you can't get a cup of coffee? That's what
Suddenly,
I want to know.
suddenly the street rocks. Your
What the
car
hell?
shakes. Glass comes shattering down the sides of the street from the buildings on either side of you, falling onto the street. Somebody over there just got fucking smashed with a bunch of glass, and they're covered in cuts, and they're screaming and wounded. And people are yelling, and other people have got their cell phones out and are trying to film all this shit.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna.
Something bashes on the roof of your car.
Oh, right, right. That means, my famous alternative. Right, getting undercover as quickly as possible.
Okay, so when you say getting undercover, you're in your car.
I jump into the back seat and lay on the floor. What the hell's going on? I'm
All right.
thinking.
Yeah. Various bits of debris come flying down on all sides of the car, and you can see paper in the air, and all sorts of dust and bits of glass, so on flying. People are now yelling and screaming, and car alarms.
Is that cut up person still there? I'll take a look.
You take a look. There's a couple of people trying to take them off into a side building. And then you
Okay,
notice as you're watching that, you see one of the other buildings further up the street has got this massive hole in the side of it, and there's smoke pouring out of it.
I quickly open the door, run over to where the guys are trying to lift that person,
Hmm.
and go and help. But as I do, I yell out, "Where's fucking Superman when you need him?" Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you go over to this person. It's some lady, and she's severely got a massive gash in her arm, a severe cut in her arm. It's just pissing blood. And you can it's nasty. You can see right into her arm. You can see the bone. And it's I don't know if your character has seen anything like this before.
I've seen a deer with a massive hole in it.
Right, so you have seen some gore,
Yeah.
so to
Yeah.
speak. You're not completely unfamiliar with this kind of, you know what?
Okay. Not that I'm feeling very well at this moment.
Right,
Okay.
right.
All right.
Fair
I'm
enough.
helping them get across, and I'm trying to think, what can I do? And
Other people are running up and down the street. Um, you can see some of the power lines further down the street have been ripped down and they're tangled.
when we get her to a place,
Yeah.
I will take off my shirt and make a kind of bandage,
Right.
primitive bandage. Yeah.
All right. So at this point, what do you have in the way of medicine? Do you have any kind of medicine? Like according to your sheet at this point, we haven't added anything like that.
Okay, we haven't added anything like that, but we're just
But
putting them together.
well, that's the thing is
Uh,
right
um,
now the thing
I've
is
got,
you can
I,
still do stuff. You can take Discord to do it. You
yeah,
need let's say I think you need like
I
two to
will take
three worth
Discord.
of magnitude to do this. Okay, so
Okay,
the Discord goes straight to the first threshold, which is 3 points of Discord, which
okay,
gives you a complication. Immediately you get one complication. It's a light complication, it's a low grade complication, but it's
yep,
the complication is that you feel sick and that you want to puke. And
yeah,
until you do puke, you're going to have a harder time with anything you try and do. You're going to be
okay.
restricted by one magnitude for anything that
It
you try and do.
sounds ruddy right to me.
Right.
Okay, I quickly find, those cigarette things with sand inside them.
Cigarette things with sand inside them.
Yeah, they're like you've seen them in it's where people put their cigarettes or crap like that.
Oh, yeah, right. Like a cigarette butt thing.
Yeah,
Right. Like an
if that's the
ashtray.
only thing I can see, I'll puke in that. Or if there's a pot plant
A
around,
pot
I'll
plant.
puke in
Yeah,
that.
yep. Well, so my question is like, where did you reckon you took her to get her out of the street?
I will. I reckon we found some kind of cover, like a bus stop or something like that,
Okay.
to
A bus
cover
stop.
in for because I tell the guys we'll only keep her here until I can get this on her. On
So
her.
this bus stop, do you reckon a bus stop? Because it's probably made of glass.
Yeah, all plastic.
I guess so. It could be plastic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
Up to
right.
you. Which one?
Okay, we'll say it's plastic because I think if it was a glass one, it's probably cracked, and
Okay.
it sort of stands the chance of being smashed again too. So you
Oh
don't
yeah.
want to take that chance of being inside something glass when something like that happens again, if it happens again.
Okay. So I do what I can.
The
I do what I
lady's
can.
talking to you. She's like, "What the hell was that? What happened? I didn't see anything. It just fell from the sky and landed on me in my arm."
No, man, be calm, because panicking not gonna do anything. I know you're afraid, so am I. I don't know what it was, ma'am. I was just in my car.
You
Oh crap.
your
My
car's like,
car is not my car anymore.
well, your car's up the street, but it's the glass is cracked on it.
Yeah,
The roof of it's dented,
yep.
and there's a filing cabinet half rested on the roof.
Well, they'll be wanting that back, I'm thinking.
There's
Okay. Okay, so I just do
papers
the
in the
thing.
air. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, you having taken that Discord, you managed to
I'll chuck
um,
in the drain, bugger it.
right. Yeah, fair. Okay.
Yeah.
You managed to get the blood to stop. She stops bleeding at the very least.
Stop for a minute. But that's
Hmm.
the point right there.
Hmm.
Realism. That's the thing. That's what people are going to have to deal with.
Hmm.
They're going to have to think, what would they do? What might happen? But
Right.
this is why I'm not arguing with you, because it's the reality of what would happen.
Right.
Okay. All right. So I do her up.
Yep.
What are we going to do with her? We can't stay here. This is only plastic.
So who do you reckon's with you? Some
Some
people off the
dude,
street,
some
some
dude.
dude. Okay, so it was
Yeah.
some guy from the
Some
street,
dude to do it, whatever. Yeah.
dude and a dudette. Okay. All right. Well, the dudette is like, Randolph, we got to get home, man. We can't stay here. We got to get out of here. We got things we got to tell mom about what's going on. She's going to call us. And he's going, yeah, haven't got any reception on my phone. Have you noticed that? And she's checking her phone and she's like, oh, fuck.
You know? It's like one of them there alien invasion movies. And after giving that pearl of wisdom, I check on the lady again. We gotta get out of here. You won't be
She's
you won't be going home anytime soon, you two.
where are we gonna go?
Let's go underground.
Subway.
Yep. And I
All right.
don't mean the sandwich.
Okay. All right. So there's four of you. There's you, the chick that's been injured, and there's two others. I'm gonna do a little create NPCs. Injured lady from falling glass on her shoulder. Two
Come in.
bystanders, siblings,
Wait there a
cell
minute.
phones dead. Um, going to subway after street scene where something while Eric's character was driving to work and stopped at a red light for some time. Power cut. Left his car to get latte. Shop closing, no power. Sent back when bang, it all happened. Get to give NPCs names and a few basic traits. Thanks. Right, it's giving us all the details about how the mechanics of the game works here, which is quite cool. But it is not, in fact, a Cadillac. Barry said it was a Honda, but that's okay. The LLM doesn't know that at this point. And it's pointing out that this is a concealed feature. So what magnitude does Barry need to clear to see the hidden feature? No, I don't need to worry about that. Oh, here we go. Action advice for Barry. Sharpshooter to scan the area. That's a good idea. Okay, we'll test that. So we're going to test to see how these mechanics work with Barry to try and interdict the panic of the two bystanders. No doubt you can read this here. So yeah, this would be an interesting little test to see what he does and how it plays out. Right. Blind panic is a a vulnerability for these characters. For Marcus has the blind panic, and she has helpless without her device. Oh dear. Desperate for a connection. That's a pretty shitty but positive tag, but still. Weight one, social tag. Now you can see if you're watching this that we have these tags. They're positive, negative. They have weights to tell us their narrative weight and whether they're social, mental, or some other vector. These are called vectors. Um, and that's the name of the feature itself. And it has a tier, and the tier number tells us a lot about it, which there's quite a lot of mechanics attached to tier. Almost all of those tier related numbers are related to the actual number itself. So if it's weight one, um, yeah, welcome back, Barry.
Yeah, good, good. I
I
just
was
thought, who are you talking to?
I was actually talking to myself, but in the sense that this is a recording, and if I want to, I'll be able to use this to show people how to play the game. So I was
Okay,
explaining the
cool.
character sheet to the audience that isn't there, just in case one day there is one there, and they get to watch this and go, "Oh, that's how you play Primum Solem." So yeah. Okay, so you start moving these two from the shelter towards
Subway.
the subway, right? And you can tell that the brother you can tell that there's brother and sister. Um,
Yep.
and the lady that they're with, she's obviously pretty emotionally distraught at this point. She looks like she's in shock, to be honest with you. Um, you don't know much about medicine, from what I can tell. Um, but she doesn't look well. She looks like she's going white. And it's some of that is from blood loss because you took a minute to get the tourniquet on her arm from your
Yep.
shirt.
Yep.
And of course, you're not wearing a shirt now either, which is an interesting little moment to have.
Yep.
Um, but beyond the tourniquet and the blood loss, she's also looks like she's in shock.
Okay.
And so she's going through that. Now, these two siblings, the sister is a bit less helpful. She's kind of freaking out about the fact that she can't get any kind of connection on her phone, and she's saying, "Well, I need to stream this. We need to stream this to Facebook now. Everybody needs to know this." And the brother's going, "Well, just record it to your phone, and we'll upload it later, okay?" And the lady that's got the fucking arm thing, she's like, "Fuck all that, man! I just about died. Get me somewhere. I gotta get out of here. That's gonna happen again. I don't want that shit landing on me." And you hear somebody say, "It's terrorists. It's the Iranians. The Iranians have done this."
I don't know. I don't think it's the Iranians, but maybe it's something stranger, man. I
Somebody else
mean,
is
it
like,
could be the government, could be a government plan so they get more money. You know how they
"It's a
do
false
things.
flag. Yeah, man, this is a false flag." You hear somebody else. This is a dude with a beanie standing kind of next to you. And this guy comes over. He's quite a big guy. And you get the impression just from looking at him, he might be a veteran or something. And he says, "Do you guys need some help there?"
Um, yeah, man. You know when you think about first aid because this lady's in trouble. We're trying to help her.
He nods to you and he goes to work. Basically, he tightens up the tourniquet that you have put on her. Um, and he starts looking around. "Okay, we're gonna move you downstairs. You just stay calm, all right?" He's like, "My name's Dave, and you're gonna be okay." And she starts nodding, and the other two seem a little bit more calmed by that. Dave seems to be, he has this kind of calming effect on everyone in his immediate vicinity, partly because he's big and partly because he just takes over and makes it feel like there's some kind of authority. You've no idea if he knows what he's actually doing or not. It's not really important.
I don't care so long as it's not me doing it, man.
All right. So people are now rushing down into the subway. It's starting to fill up, and you are now on the escalator going down, except that the escalator's dead. It's just everyone's using it as stairs.
Yeah.
Right. And they're like running down, and there's people with wheelchairs trying to get through here as well. Other people are on crutches. Um, all sorts of shit going on. It's chaos. It's chaos.
Mhm.
And you see cops running up the other direction with their guns drawn, and people are screaming and pulling to the side and lying down on the ground. And then you hear gunshots up outside.
But
And this guy Dave, he's sort of shaking his head like, what the fuck is that about?
I don't know, man, but I think we should keep away from it.
He says, have you got any signal on your phone, mister? What's your name, by the way?
Name's Joshua.
Hey, Josh, Dave. Josh,
Yeah.
so you don't get any signal on your phone, huh?
Haven't tried yet. Haven't tried.
Well, why don't you go and see if you can get a message out and come back here and see if we can get an ambulance up here.
I'll get to it right now. Okay, I go up.
Okay, so you head up onto the street again, leaving them behind.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And when you get up on the street, you can see the chaos is kind of it's it's still chaos, but it's a little bit less. It's a little bit calmer now. There's still people aren't running anymore. They're
Okay.
mostly they're shouting.
Okay.
The cars are still dead stopped on the street. There's dust everywhere. There's still a big cloud of dust. Do you ever see those images just after 9/11, just after the buildings fell,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that
Yeah,
wall
yeah.
of dust that
Yeah.
comes down the street? It's
Yeah.
it's like minutes after that has just finished happening.
Okay, one. Give me a line. Give me a line. One, two, three, and
Right.
nothing.
So you're
Okay.
not getting any bars on your phone at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see other people trying to do the same thing, and there's one guy standing on top of a car holding this phone up in the air, and he goes, "I got one. I got fuck."
Okay. Ever the imitator, I get up on a car too.
Fair enough. Okay,
Yep.
good work. All right, so you get up on a car, and actually, after a minute, you do just get a bar of reception on your phone.
Okay. Dum 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 dum.
You're going to call a hospital or
A hospital.
okay. All right.
911.
911, what is your emergency?
I need an ambulance.
Where are you, sir?
I'm at whatever the street is.
And what's your emergency?
Subway woman badly hurt. Um, she may be going into a well, what do you call? She's
She says, "Are you anywhere near the blah 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 blah?" And you're like, "Yes."
yes, I'm right there.
Very well. We have emergency ambulances traveling there now. Um, we have a number of incidences. There's various calls. Whereabouts is your the patient?
She is on the subway by Fifth and so
You
whatever it's called.
you
Yeah,
explain it. Okay.
yeah,
Very good. So she asks you some questions and you give her the answers and so on and so forth. All right.
yeah.
So having done that, she says, if you just stay with the patient and we'll get there as soon as we can.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am.
she
I'll
says,
be
and is
doing
this the
that.
number that we should call you back on?
Yes, yeah, that's the one, ma'am.
All right. She said, we've had some trouble with reception. So she said, we'll try and call you back on this number, but if we can't and if you don't hear from us within the hour, call back.
Yes, ma'am. If I can, I will.
All right. So you get off the phone.
Okay. I quickly run down to the others where I last saw them.
Okay. Yep, they're still there. They're still kind of holding on, and the lady with the shoulder
Okay, an
problem.
ambulance is on its way, but I gotta go back out there so I can ring them if they take too long.
All right. So you head back upstairs again.
Yeah, and on a van this time. I get up on a van's roof. It's a little bit higher.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
All right, so you get up on a van's roof this time.
And see how many lions I can get.
All right. Well, it seems to be pretty unstable. You get like a bar every now and again, and then it stays there for like a minute, and then it drops out again. Um, and all the while, your phone's battery is also dropping down slowly. Like it's not running out faster or anything. It's just like, what are the chances it was full to begin with?
Um, 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 I like to say because of my manager, I keep it pretty full.
Right.
That's what I'd like to say.
You'd like to say that.
Yeah.
Do you agree that that's the truth?
I I agree that that's what I wish would happen. Um, but at this particular time, I'm not doing too good.
Okay. All right. Well, as you're standing up on the thing trying to get bars, you see a small group of young men with hoods smash through a glass window outside of a store and break in. And they basically break into a bicycle store and steal a bunch of bikes and then ride them straight back out through the front door. And some dude wanders out after them and he's just like raising his hands like in disbelief.
You know, that's not such a bad idea. I'll think that up for later. Hang on.
So, do you have anything that's in your car that's worthwhile, that's important, that's worth anything?
Yeah, yeah. I got a half a hamburger and a milkshake.
Okay. Do you have an Elvis costume and a guitar or
Oh no, the boys have got that.
Okay.
The boys have got that stuff.
All right.
Cost
Very
me
good.
a lot to get it made because it had to be exactly all that kind of stuff is with the boys.
All right. Fair enough.
I don't carry it around in my personal thing.
Okay. Well, eventually, the first ambulance turns up, and it probably it's first come, first serve kind of
I
scenario. This
shoot over there like a rocket.
Okay. All right. So you're on the wait for it. So you hit the ambulance first. All right. And so you probably get these ambulance people to come down and take this lady away.
Yep, yep.
All right. Excuse me. Haven't had a lot of sleep in the last 24 hours. Okay, so you get her, the ambulance people come and take her and they put her on a stretcher and she thanks you at last and she says she'll try and contact you later after all of this is over, if she can find you. And how
Okay.
do I find you? What's your name? Do you have a Facebook?
Have you got a
Do you have a
phone?
card? Do you have like a
Oh
Elvis
yeah,
business
yeah,
card or
yeah.
something?
And that's the only thing that looks fancy. It's
Okay.
got a picture of Elvis's gates on it.
Ah,
I had to
okay.
get permission from the Elvis people to do that
Wow. Okay.
and stuff. So they let me because it's only a card with the Elvis's gates on it and my address. So they let
Right.
me do that.
Phone
All
number.
right. So I give her the card.
Well, your manager told you that you have permission for it.
Yeah, I don't
I
know if I
think
actually.
I
I
think
think I actually do.
I think you think that you do, but I think that the
Yeah.
truth is that your manager's like nobody is ever going to ask the question whether or not no one's going to check up on this, so don't
Yeah,
even worry
yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
It just
Until the
tells
day they do and I get arrested for it.
Right, right. They'll just send you a legal notice and then try and suck money out of you for blood.
Oh, they done that to a woman in New Zealand
I bet they have. I bet they have.
until the news people got onto them and the news people said, come on, it's a woman that has Elvis memorabilia. You really think she's gonna rob your bank?
Right. How much money are you losing by her having this? Exactly. None. You lying
Yeah, yeah,
fuckers.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Shit
So she
bags.
got permission from them to do it.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Okay.
but back to us.
Back to us. All right.
I am proud to give my card away.
All right. Well, the guy, the veteran dude, Dave, he's like, so you all right now, man? You gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, man. You need any help?
He says, just give me a second. I decide what he was doing, where he was
'Cause
going.
if you need a lift, that car over there with the
He goes, you know what? Maybe I do need a lift, actually. He's like, I need to get to the university. I'm trying
okay.
to get to the university. Got to meet some people there at the gym.
Is there enough room for me to get in with
I
the
think,
thing on the roof?
I think with if the pair of you go over to the car, he's like, dude, there's a filing cabinet on your roof.
You
How about
noticed
I?
that, huh?
How about I give you a hand with that? And
Yeah. We'll get the filing cabinet off my roof.
so you get one side of it, and he gets the other side of it, and you lift it up, and you
Yeah,
chuck it on the ground, and
yeah. I
well,
take note of the company if it says a company name on it.
right. Ironically, it's called Phoenix Insurance,
Phoenix Insurance. Okay.
and
All right.
they insure, you know, houses, cars, buildings, offices.
Yep.
Um, they probably should have insured themselves because now they've just been smashed to pieces. But
Uh,
um,
yep. They never did.
what did
Okay.
you said your perception was quite high, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, you notice that you're actually, you know what? Yeah, it's when you take the thing off the roof and you put it down,
Yeah.
you notice that there's like steam coming out from the inside of the filing cabinet.
Steam. Hey, bro, there's steam coming out from this cabin.
What are you talking about? And he turns it around to look at it. Pulls the drawer out, and inside it, there's this weird fucking chunk of rock, kind of like split open, sheared straight through. It's the outside of it is like black with like bubbles of hard stone around the edges of it, but the side of it is just sheared and perfectly flat like glass. Um, but the thing is, it's the glass is sort of sizzling and dripping and turning to liquid, and the liquid's starting to drip down off it.
Well, you gonna touch it? 'Cause I ain't.
What the fuck is that? Oh man, it smells. We gotta get away from that shit. Let's
Yep.
get this
Close it.
off the road.
Yep. Get it off the road.
And he's like, maybe we should report that shit. It's probably fucking, I don't know what that is, but
What?
it's
Kryptonite?
not fucking natural, I'll tell you that.
Nope. Nope. That ain't natural. I ain't smelt nothing like that in
Uh,
all my born days.
That could make you sick, I reckon.
I
What if
think
it's,
so.
yeah, okay, so he gets in the car with you anyway, and
So,
he's sort of just fits in. He's sort of sitting there, pulls the car door shut, and he's holding himself quite tight so that he fits inside his chair with the door
okay,
shut.
hold on, because I'm gonna go on footpath.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
All
going
right.
on footpath. Look at this.
So you drive up on the footpath, and he sort of helps direct you to say, that go that way, go there. There's nobody there.
Yeah,
This way. Um, and you manage to get from this particular block a couple of blocks away, where the traffic is a lot less bad.
yeah,
Um, and you manage to drive him all the way to the university
yeah.
and drop him off.
Hey,
And
dude. Nice meeting you.
he shakes your hand and he says, he's about to get out of the car and he comes back, he looks back at you, goes, that was some fucking weird shit we saw today.
That was, man. That was.
You know, it might be worthwhile staying in touch about it just in case.
Yeah, man, I'm really pleased with myself now because once again I can take out my fancy card.
That's two cards you've given away today.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
there's a little part of you that's going, each one of those costs me 50 cents. And
Yeah,
both of these people that I've given them to are unlikely to rent and hire my business.
yeah, yep. It's definitely going through my mind. Yeah, man, that's my card. You just ring that if you need anything.
All right. So he's like, cool, cool. All right. And he goes, you know what? I'm going to call you now and you can just put my number straight into your phone. And
Okay.
so
Okay, man.
he
That's
does that.
cool.
You get his number and he's got your card and he gets out and he fucks off. Um, well, what are you probably going to do after that is head back to you're going to go to do your gig. Is that still the plan?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my gig, which probably isn't happening now. But
Yeah, well, when you get there, you're finding that there's been intermittent power cuts, and the gig itself, they don't think they can do it because they're just not sure that the power is going to be on in time.
this place got a generator?
They say, okay, hang on, this is your manager, okay? So you're talking to your manager. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, they got a generator. They got a generator, but they're not going to use it, you know? And then the thing is that nobody's coming anyway because after all the bullshit on the street, everybody's afraid. They're afraid to go out. Nobody wants to go out. So it's probably just wiser to close down for the night and forget about it.
That's not like you with all that money going bye-byes.
His name is Sandy, by the way.
Sandy, that ain't like you with all that money going
Look,
bye-byes.
it hurts me more than it hurts you. Believe me, it hurts me too. Okay, I know, but I just don't want to be pushing this guy. We only just got in here this one time, and we're lucky to be in there. And if he wants to call it off, that's his business. He said he'll give us another go at it next Wednesday. Okay, so I already rebooked the whole gig.
Okay, Sandy. Whatever you say, man. If you say that's the case, that's the
I
case.
know I don't say this very often, and it's not like me to give you a frickin' holiday and what have you, but this time I think you should just take it. Take it while you got the chance, okay? You need a rest anyway. And after all of that, you've probably been traumatized. You're not gonna be on form as it is. I mean, I don't want you to go in there and mess it up after all the trauma that you've been through.
Okay, Sandy, you're being unusually really caring about stuff there. But
What are you saying? Are you saying I don't care about you? Of course I care about you. I'm your agent. I always care about you. Your your work is my work. You know, if you don't do well, I don't do well. If they don't book
yeah,
you again, then I'm fucked too.
your money is my money,
I'm
and
riding on your coattails. That's all. So you got to
ha,
keep your coattails out of the muck.
yeah, Sandy, I get it. Thank you, Sandy.
All right. So
Mhm.
why don't you go and see a movie or something and take the night to yourself?
Okay, guys, you heard Sandy. Go and see a movie and take the night to yourself. Or check on your wives and children, whichever one comes first. Mm.
Well, they don't take much to be convinced. I'm just going to record some facts. So we um, stabilized her, met Dave the veteran in the subway. Um, what's your name again? Josh. Josh went up to street, called Ambo from top of car, trying to
Can you
get.
remember my surname?
Yep.
What was
It's
it?
probably here somewhere. Okay, it's not right there. You gave it to me, right?
Yeah.
Um, uh, 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 uh. Josh, that's your. We added your Wushu. Josh Hamilton. Stage name: The King of Chicago. According to Gemini, anyway. Okay, so to to get phone bars. Amber came and rescued her. Josh gave Dave a lift. What was it? A filing cabinet
Yep, with the
on
rock
his
in it.
car with a smoking rock inside it. Smelled bad. Josh and Dave exchanged numbers before dropping Dave at the university in case this incident was important. Future. Any other important details? I think we got the first half. That was really the
Yeah, we got the first half, yeah.
yeah. Okay. Back to the bottom. Here we go. Sounds like Josh has had an incredibly intense afternoon given the strange events, the power cut, the bang that hit the buildings, and now smoking rock inside a cabinet in his car. It is prudent that he exchanged numbers with Dave. In Primum Solem, objects like that smoking rock can be treated as concealed features until Josh or Dave performs an investigation action like analyze or scan to uncover their properties. Since the rock is currently inside a filing cabinet, which itself is anchored feature of Josh's car. Well, not anymore because they left it behind. So yeah, you can try and analyze it or something like that if you're interested when these things happen. But
No, 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 no. Josh has seen all those movies. You know, they're all black and whites
Yep.
where
All
they
right.
find a rock.
All right. So that is all over with and done. And so you dropped him off, and where do you go after that?
I go back to the rundown little place I call home,
Okay.
and which is a houseboat.
A houseboat.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds expensive as fuck.
No, 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 no. A
Cause,
houseboat that is a little wooden thing
yeah.
that has a bedroom and a kitchen in the same place.
Okay, so it's like a open plan, one room. What's the word for that? I used to stay in one of those.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Bungalow. Bungalow? What?
No, it's
No,
a
they didn't call them bungalows. But it's basically a houseboat, an old rundown houseboat.
I get the point. The reason I'm saying it's expensive is because it's on the water, and real estate is expensive. So it
Oh,
doesn't
it
matter
definitely is on
what
the
it is.
water. Literally.
Right. So maybe
Literally.
somebody owns it, and well, why don't we get interesting? Why don't we get interesting? Why don't we say that somebody else owns it, and like
Well, of
either
course they do. I don't own
they're
anything.
they're lending it to you, or they've died, and you're cheating the government for the fucking rent or some shit, or I don't know what. Is there there's either some scheme going on, or somebody's really good friends with you for some reason.
Okay. No. Um, it belongs to a friend of my manager's.
Okay, all right, that makes
Okay.
sense. That makes
It's
sense.
a friend of my manager's.
And you're basically
Uh,
house sitting while they're away.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
And they've been away indefinitely for 6 months at this point.
Yeah, and
But
it's
every
been a
week,
case of
yeah.
it's been a case of Josh, old buddy, old pal, I've got the perfect place for you. It's got sea view.
Right.
It's by the water. And I went thinking,
Right.
oh,
But every week
wow.
there's a chance that he could come back and throw you out like at zero notice. Like you could just
Yeah,
be on the
yeah,
street anytime.
yeah. And you don't have to pay rent, but there is a condition.
Right.
You've got to look after the place and do your best to repair it while you're there.
Right. And if he
Okay.
comes home while you're out, there's no fucking it's just that's it. In fact, between you and me, I think that your manager hasn't even told the guy.
Probably not. I
Right.
would say that's the truth.
Right. So he's letting you stay there because he has the key,
Yeah,
because he's looking after it for the other guy. Because the
yeah,
other guy is actually one of his other uh, entertainers that's on his books,
yeah,
except he's more famous than you are
yeah,
because he owns a houseboat. And
yeah,
so, right. So when he's overseas shooting a movie or something and or doing some show or something like that, and while
yeah,
he's doing that, he's like, well, I'm going to let my other client use the boat so that he's
yeah,
got somewhere to stay. Okay, yeah, this rings pretty true. I went through some shit like this in Los Angeles.
yeah, yeah. Pretty much like that.
Okay, all right, okay, that makes sense. All right, so you go back to this houseboat, and
Turn on the TV because I want to find out what really happened.
right. Well, there's this cat that you've been making friends with, first of all, who sort of just doesn't live at the house, but has started living at the house because since you've been there, and because you made the mistake of giving it some food once,
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
maybe if that's up to you, but I'm suggesting that. Okay, so you want to find out what's on the TV. All right, so on the TV, there is a report that starts covering it, and remarkably, the TV crews, you never saw any TV crews arrive while you were there.
No,
And so you're kind of surprised that about that. And so all of the only footage that there is from a couple of people's cell phone cameras. In fact, one of the angles that is covered on the news cycle is from that chick who was recording on her phone.
no.
Who the brother said, just record it to your phone, don't try and stream it, just record it. And so she did. And so
Yeah,
one of the angles that the news anchors actually refer to is that particular camera from her phone, and you are in it for like 2 seconds as the camera sweeps past you,
okay.
very, very briefly, and like, fuck, that's me.
Yeah,
Um, so that happens, but there's no reference to what actually happened. There's some nonsense about some kind of gas leak. Um, it doesn't make a lot of sense from what you're gathering. Like this is not what happened, and the the damage is really played down. Like they don't talk about the amount of damage that happened, or the cars being stuck, or the filing cabinets being blown out of people's offices, or
yeah,
all the paperwork all over the street, people going to hospital.
yeah.
That's all kind of just played down, and this ends up being like and today something happened and it was bad, and some people were injured, but and now over to the news about the sports, over to the weather.
Well, George, what do you think? The government strikes again?
Meow,
I don't even know your
meow.
damn name, so I'm gonna call you George.
George now.
Okay.
George Washington.
Yeah. George Washington's good, don't
Because
you think, George? I know.
he starts washing himself.
Okay. I'm not gonna check its off to see if it's a girl or a boy, I don't care. Okay. Put out some
Fair.
more food. Make me some eggs and toast.
All right, fair enough. You're realizing that the dishes are piling up in the kitchen here. Um,
I'll
so
do
that's
those while I'm, mucking around.
all right. So while you're doing the dishes and you're, thinking about all the stuff, maybe listening to there's like a TV ad playing in the background.
Yep,
Oh, 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 a Zampic. They have fucking ads for drugs on TV
yep,
in
yep,
America.
yep, yep.
Um, and then suddenly you see a flash in the sky that lights up the whole fucking sky. And then the boat lifts up
Oh, crap.
and comes back down again. And you're like, what the fuck was that?
Okay, I
You see
said
it.
mess.
You see a secondary flash in the distance in the city. And the secondary flash reveals several trails of smoke across the sky, like just black lines in the sky against the white clouds behind them. And you only can see them because it's nighttime. You can see them because of the flash.
Yeah, I go outside and have a
Okay.
look
Okay.
on the deck of this houseboat.
From the deck of the houseboat. All right. You can now see a reddish glow coming from the central city. Um, and you can see it looks to you like there's bright bright orange light coming from the central city, which is like, I don't know, a couple of miles from where you are.
Yeah. All right, go back inside, turn on the TV again.
All right. The TV's
Playing up.
it's still playing its current station at the moment, and what were you watching before because you'd already watched the news earlier.
I was watching a coffee ad at one stage.
Right, it was an Ozempic ad
Yeah,
for fat medicine,
yeah, yeah,
whatever it is.
yeah,
Um, okay. Um, okay, so this a news flash comes on, and it's like it's just been reported that there's been some kind of incident in central Chicago. The Sears Tower and some other buildings have been severely damaged. There is speculation that this has been a terrorist, and then it cuts out, um, and it goes to like a test pattern.
yeah, yeah.
It says, the broadcast is currently unavailable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
Your phone starts to ring.
look.
It's
Uh,
Sandy.
hey, Sandy.
Hey, Josh, did you see what's happened? What's going on? Are you down there?
Yeah, no, no, I'm not down there. I'm looking at it though through the window of my houseboat.
It's not your houseboat, but yeah, forgetting about that.
Not my houseboat, but you know what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah. Don't get too attached.
yeah.
So anyway, the thing I'm asking you is everything okay? Are you okay? The houseboat's okay?
Yeah, the houseboat's okay. I'm okay,
Hey,
and
they're saying
so
it's some
is.
kind of terrorist attack or something. You got to keep your head down, I think.
I'll keep my head down. Okay, you do that too. Where are you when this is happening, man?
Oh, I'm outside the city right now with Lou, and we're just driving up into the mountains. We're on our way to a resort up there. We're gonna plan to go skiing, but it seems like it might be a bad idea. I don't know. There's a
Might
lot of
be.
power outages right now around, and I'm surprised I managed to keep you on the phone this long. Every time I call anyone, it drops out. I got another couple of calls to make anyway. So you just stay out of trouble, all right?
I will, Sandy. You
Oh,
too.
one last thing. Okay, listen, real careful, all right?
Yeah.
If anything really goes wrong, and I mean really, really fucking wrong, okay, there is a safe in the boat. You don't know about it because I didn't tell you about it, but there's a safe in there, and inside the safe there's a gun. So, if you really have to use it, the code is 434261. I'll write that
Four
down.
three four two six one.
Yeah, and it's under the bed.
Okay.
You just
Okay.
fold the bed up and you'll find the entrance there. It's underneath. There's the floor planks there. It's kind of hidden. Uh, I don't know. Does he find anything else in there? Don't touch it, okay? You don't need anything else in there. It's none of your
Uh,
business.
okay. Okay. All right.
All right. Catch you later. Stay safe.
Catch you
And
later.
don't go in there if you don't need to, all right? You promised me that.
I promise you that. I
All right,
don't go in
because
there unless
you're
Mama tells me to.
you're not
Yeah.
even supposed to be staying on that boat. I tell you that now. Probably should have told you this before, but never mind. It's okay. Just keep it clean.
Yes, Sandy, I'll do that.
What's that, Lou? Oh, you need me to get off the. Okay, I gotta go. He hangs up.
Okay. I typed down the number on my phone just in case. 4341. Yeah.
Let's see if you can remember.
No,
So
I can't. 43.
let's see if your character can remember. So you have the following tags that might be useful. Let's see. You've got Uncle's vinyl collection. That's not really helpful. Mannerisms and vocal range. I mean, obviously you had to learn lines and songs at some point, so you have
Yeah, yeah, of course.
some skill with memory.
Yeah.
Um, is there a tag chain that Josh can use to memorize a number? Let's see what the rules say. The living rules book. It's quite cool how. Okay, so to help Josh memorize the number Dave gave him, not Dave, but anyway, he can utilize the tag system to represent the act of rote memorization or mnemonic recall. Primum Solem is based on structural truths rather than simulation. We don't roll dice. Yes, we know that. Okay, so defining the memory as a feature. Yes, blah, blah, blah. Memorization tag chain. Step one, spend a focus. Okay, yep. Activate Josh's training, Elvis's mannerisms and vocal range. All right, well, that's a weight. Oh, no, it's not a weight. That's sharp stage intuition is a tag. Encoded contact data. It's trying to tell me that's a tag. Okay, so it's offering you 2 levels of gravitas. Now, do you think that's enough to memorize it?
Think I'll spend the focus as well.
You're gonna spend a focus, all right?
Mm.
All right. So you really spend a couple of minutes really drilling this into your brain.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not going to argue with you.
Okay.
All right. And do you do anything else?
I don't go in there, he said, unless you need to. Need to by his rendition of needing to or my rendition of needing to?
So Josh is now like going tick, 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 thinking about this. It's in his
Yeah.
brain now like an earworm.
I think we'll go by my rendition of needing to, because
Okay.
so I go over to it,
Yeah.
do what he says, the bed
So
goes up,
flip the
yeah,
bed.
and I look at the safe and I open it.
Okay, you open the safe under the bed. All right.
Yeah.
There is indeed a gun there. There's a Glock. And there's also a 2 clips of ammunition, a small bag of some kind of white powder, um,
I think that can stay there.
and there's some money, a stack of money. I don't know if you want to count it.
Well, so far I have got nothing to do seeing as my TV went out, so I'll count the money.
There is $20,000 in cash. Um,
Good. I'll put
yep,
it back.
you
I'll
put
put
it
it back.
back. Put it back. I
Yeah.
mean, it's in a safe. It's not going to get any safer than a safe, right?
Yep, yep. Put it back.
All right. What else is there? There's a list of names and phone numbers um, of people that you don't recognize, except for Sandy's name is on that list.
Okay. Okay, that's one thing. And it's a saying you didn't see that. So I'm putting it back nicely the way it should be, making sure everything's back the way it should be.
Okay.
I'm loading up the gun for a start.
Okay, so you load the gun. All right, cool.
Yeah. And I'm putting it at the back of my jeans.
Okay, fair enough.
And
Yep,
closing everything up.
closing everything up.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Um, and in the distance now, you can hear the sounds of um yelling and car sirens and horns and shouting and more glass breaking.
No, I'm staying where I am.
Okay. All right, that's fair. That's fair. So some time passes then. Do you want to do anything else while you're here?
Hang on, wait a minute.
Yep, take your time.
Okay, as you were about to say,
Hmm. Um, hold on, just making notes. Finds Glock, two two mags, 20K cash, list of names with Sandy on it, and some white powder in a bag. Thinking about that. Okay, so just making notes. Josh is currently in a high pressured scenario where he must resolve conflicting information and immediate threats because he has accessed the safe and uncovered evidence that contradicts his understanding of his manager's identity architecture, specifically his archetype and culture features are under significant strain. George Washington, the cat, currently an autonomous sync entity. I love how it's telling me all the mechanics for every character and every little tidbit. It's quite fun. The safe is an anchored feature. Okay, that's cool. 20K cash, white powder. The list, Sandy's name, narrative vector, the Glock, T1 asset, anchored. Okay, so to use it, you obviously have to use foci. Mechanical implications, consequences, Discord. Okay, yep. Advice for Barry. Since Josh is currently holding a list that links his manager to a crime scene and a dangerous substance, his unbound spirit, which values freedom, is in direct conflict with his rising tribute star, which relies on agent as Sandy as his agent. So secure the assets, treat the Glock and the list as anchored features, do not activate them until necessary to avoid wasting foci. Analyze the situation. Josh should perform a coordinated action to scan the Sears Tower direction using his training sharpshooter instinct. He can generate discovery magnitude to determine if the orange light is a technological collapse, a power surge, or something else. Discord management. The bang and the subsequent events are creating a massive environmental vector of stress. If Josh tries to resolve the mystery of the powder, the list, and the fire simultaneously, he might trigger a capacity breach and accumulate discord. So anyway, long story short, what do you want to do? That's more the point.
okay, right. At the moment, this is the safest place.
Right.
But I go outside
Mm-hmm.
and make sure there is still water in the area.
Well, there is definitely water. What you've noticed is that a wave has gone basically just like a shock wave went down the river.
That's why I don't fancy getting taken away by a tidal wave.
Right, right. You don't think it's a tidal wave, nothing quite
Good,
that serious.
good, good. Well, with all the weird shit happening, I'm just wondering. Okay.
That's fair. He's probably there's some part of me too, I guess, that would be worried about that. That's your deepest fear, right?
Yeah.
It's a primordial fear.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. I am gonna make some lunch.
Okay. Even though
Uh,
it's at this point it's about 10 o'clock at night.
I know. I'm making lunch for tomorrow.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And I'm gonna get some supplies, get my old sleep, make sure my old sleeping bag is in the boot,
Hmm.
and look at the state of the car. And because I'm thinking, well, if this shit gets any worse, I want things to be ready.
Right. So you're sort of packing the car ready for having to drive somewhere or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, in case something goes wrong here.
Okay. What was the name of your mate from the band?
Made from the band, I forgot. Was it Joey?
Could be. Could be Joey.
Joey.
In any case, Joey could be one of them. So we can have a Joey if you like.
Okay, yeah, let's have a Joey.
They're not really very well defined at this point, so that's fine. We can define them as we go. All right. So I think you get a text from Joey saying, "Hey man, everything cool?"
Everything, and ticks back. Everything cool here. What about with you?
He says, "Had to put out some fires, not real ones, just family business." He says, "I got some time. Shall I come over?"
Yeah, man, you know where the boathouse is. I text back.
Yep. He says, "I'll be there in 10."
See you soon.
All right.
Text.
Very good. Okay, so you got like 10 minutes to muck around doing whatever you
Right,
want.
I'm continuing to make up my. I look and see if this dude has a first aid kit I can borrow.
Yeah, there's a first aid kit on the boat. Yes, there's also a fire extinguisher on the boat.
Yeah,
In fact,
I'll
there's
get
three
all
fire
that stuff.
extinguishers. Yep.
Cause
Um, Flashlights, stuff like
yeah,
that. There's quite a
yeah,
few things actually
yeah.
on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's not. I mean, as you say, it's probably a pretty crappy um, boat at the end of the day. Like it's pretty cramped.
Yeah,
But at the same time, the dude owns a boat.
yeah,
So,
yeah. He's kind of ahead of everybody else.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, it's
yeah.
not the
So
worst thing.
if there's anything to drink, I also take some of that.
All right.
Uh,
I'm gonna
so it's
open
ready for an emergency.
I'm gonna open a frame, which means to say it's like you're making a check.
Yeah.
When I say I'm opening a frame, we slow down time to like a almost a standstill, and
Okay.
you can start doing things like choosing to invoke tags and features and spending foci and telling me where your attention is and how you're going to spend your attention specifically.
Okay. Well, let's start off slowly in my brain.
Hmm.
All right. I'm gonna need, if I'm making these arrangements, I'm basically getting camping gear.
Hmm.
Okay. So that's gonna, let me see, what do I need? I need to be focused on what I'm doing.
You
I'm
notice the
fo
cat sits up and his ears prick up,
Okay.
and it's too soon for Joey to be here.
Okay. I get my gun from behind my,
Your gun. Okay, okay.
it's my gun now. Because basically he's not here.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And I what does the front door look like?
It's like five steps, little steps that go up to a door, like a wooden door with a glass panel in it that's got um a, a sheet that covers it. So you can pull the sheet back like a curtain and look out onto the
Yeah,
deck of the boat.
Yeah.
but the door opens up onto the deck of the boat. And so basically, if you're on the deck, there's a door that opens. You go down the steps into a kitchen.
Okay.
It's very
Okay.
cramped. Like,
Okay. I listen, listen. So I need some
all
the
right,
ability like something like perception.
okay. So you're listening outside.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what you have that does perception. So you do have that sharpshooter. Um,
Sharpshooter will come in case I have to use the gun, but I'll
right. Well, that
hold
gives
an
you.
action.
Okay, so sharpshooter gives you 1 point for this. You're using a focus to activate your training.
Yeah.
That allows you to use sharpshooter and one other thing from here, which could be precision. That's
Precision.
that's
Yeah.
that's that's your wushu kicking in.
Yeah.
Okay, so between the wushu and the sharpshooter, you've got those turned on. You've could spend 2 more focus to activate 2 more of these actual features. Like this whole thing is a feature, right?
Yeah.
And so you can choose anything on it for 1 foci.
Okay.
Similarly with this, like that's got a bunch of stuff on it. 1 foci, you can choose anything on it.
Okay.
Um, and you've got 3 of these foci. So you could technically choose 3 different things, 3 different features.
Okay.
Um, so suggesting, what do we got? We've got the wushu, we've got the sharpshooter. Those seem to be the main things here that
Yeah.
would be of any use. You've got this midlife Elvis physique. Um, you could spend the rest of your foci just improving your chances
Okay. Yeah, I'll do
of
that.
noticing something. All right. You catch something moving out of the corner of your eye on your left-hand side. Um, and without straining, you don't think you're going to be able to stop that movement.
Okay.
But if you choose to strain yourself, you might be able to.
Okay.
And this is Discord, basically. You tell me how much Discord you want to take in order, because you've so far you can generate 2 magnitude to try and stop what's about to happen.
I'll use two.
So bringing it to a total of 4.
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing that's happening is that somebody is swinging a baseball bat at your head from just next to the door. Having
Uh,
stepped out of the front door, someone's hiding on the side of the door and they're swinging a baseball bat at you. You bring your arms up and it hits your arms instead of your face, which is good.
yeah.
But it still hurts like fuck. And so you're taking a complication to your arms. You can make up what it is, but it's weight 2, so it hurts.
Okay. All right. Basically, I'll hit the bone of my arm
Okay.
and I'll get a bruise,
Hmm.
but that kind of really hurts, so it interrupts my next move.
Okay. All right. So there's this dude standing next to you who's just clobbered you with a baseball bat, and he's about to raise up the bat and bring it down on you again.
Okay. I'll kick him in the balls.
Kick him in the balls. All right. So you're using your wushu.
Yep.
You're using your foci.
Yep.
Um, how much foci do you want to put on that? You got up to 3.
Two.
2. Okay. Very good. So that gives us 4. He's busy doing something else. He's going to try and interdict you for 2,
Yep.
and you hit him for 2. So, all right, you hit him in the balls, and it hurts. You can see he's hurt, but he's not stopped.
Yep.
Um, and he steps in to try some other shit on you. So now this is like the 3rd frame, and he's going to try and punch you in the face with the handle of the bat.
Go to one side.
Okay.
Go to one side and grab the bat.
So you're going to try and grab the bat out of his hands. All right.
Yeah.
So the bat is a
I'm
tier
using
1
his
bat.
momentum to do it.
Okay.
His momentum should do it.
So I'm just going through the mechanics in my brain. The guy's got a tier 1 body feature. He's got a tier 1 bat feature, which means basically you have to beat those two magnitudes plus his skill, which is not that high. Maybe it's 2 as well. So 4 is his
Yeah.
magnitude. And you can generate 1 magnitude from Wushu, 1 magnitude from your body, and you can spend 2 more to break even, um, or 2 more foci to break even. That
I'll
leaves you no defenses if you do that. Um, Alternatively, you can,
I'll
uh,
keep the foci aside.
yeah, keep it aside. Okay, all
Yeah.
right, all right. So you try and clobber him. You're going to try and you're trying to interdict his bat, really, aren't you? That's what's
Yeah.
happening. He's trying to punch you. You're not trying to attack him. You're interdicting him.
Yeah.
Okay. Now normally we would cut and paste every tag in here into our journal as we go, so we can see exactly what's happening. Um, all right, you stop him this round. Um, what do you want to do?
I
Let's say
I
you've
go,
grabbed the bat.
whoa, 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 whoa. Stop for a minute. Because I'm thinking he might be the guy that owns the place, you know?
Right. So you make a quick assessment of him,
Yeah,
um, and you look him up and down as far in a moment, taking in what you can. So we'll just have a look to see what you've got that might do that. Um, Incidentally, you have working class hustle as a tag.
yeah,
Um, you could maybe generate a point from that. Um,
yeah, because I'm kind of trying to get get him at a working class. I'm trying to approach him that way.
right. You get the from a quick glance, you think he looks like a more like a homeless person than anything else.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, then I get more serious.
Okay.
I hook my leg behind his leg and sweep it out.
All right. Okay. So using your wushu to do that.
Yeah,
All right. Very good. Um, yeah, I think that works. You knock him to the floor, and he goes down on his back. He's got the bat in his hand still, and he starts trying to get back up again. He's sort of clambering. Are you on top of him, or are you stepping back and away from him, or what?
I put my foot on his nuts.
Okay. All right. Well, he's clearly still in pain from the kick that you already gave him in the nuts.
Ah,
Um,
ah, 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 ah. Don't move.
he, I think that for him, the stakes are too high for him to freeze at this point. He has to either get out of here or he has to disable you. Um, and these are both looking like more and more difficult things for him to do. So he's starting to get desperate. So he tries to roll over so that you don't have your foot against his nuts.
Yeah.
That way, he's got his back to you though, for a second there as he starts to clamber up. He's got a long coat in it, and you notice that it's got cigarette holes like burned through the coat in
I,
places.
I'll take the gun out.
All right.
I
And
don't want to have to shoot you, dude, but
he swings around with the bat and he sees that you've got a gun out, and
whoa,
he stops at
move
that point.
back.
Okay.
Go like that.
All right. He's like, "Fuck. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. I'm doing nothing." He chucks the bat on the floor in front of you at your feet. I don't want to get
So,
shot, man. It's okay. I just want some fucking money. I just want to get out of here.
you want some money? You could have just said, okay, I give him, how much money have I got? That's up to you. In my wallet.
In your own wallet.
Yeah.
Not a lot. I mean, you do have $20,000 inside in the safe,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I'm not
you
gonna.
probably don't have more than like $100 in your wallet. Like
Okay, I'll give
you've
him
learned not to
50.
walk around with too much money because people come and steal it. They steal
Yeah,
your
yeah,
wallet.
yeah. Even if you're apparently at home, they can still.
Point
Hold on.
point point in case. All
I
right,
give him. I give him $50.
$50. All right, he snatches it and then he jumps off the boat. And as he does, you hear Josh's voice coming from down outside on the pier, and he's like, "Hey, who the fuck are you?" And you just hear footsteps running. Who the fuck was that guy? Josh comes up the ladder, climbs on.
Some poor guy looking for money.
At this point, your arms are all fucked up and hurting and welting and bruised.
Ouch.
You
Uh,
okay?
yep.
What's going
Yeah,
on?
I'll be all right. I start repairing myself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing? What are you doing? You got a gun now?
Well, I did. That dude would have got me otherwise.
Jesus,
Anyway, it fits with the Elvis legend. Well, this doesn't. I point to my.
man,
This doesn't, but the
shit.
rest of it did.
Oh man, what we got to get you some help for that. That doesn't look good.
It
You
doesn't
want
look
to
marvelous, I'll give you that. But
you want a bandage or something, or you need to go to the
yeah,
hospital, to
I got
A&E?
one. I got one. I got one. This guy's got like two first aid kits, one of which I got in the car, and one of which is in his bathroom.
Who's
You,
who's this his? Who are you talking about?
well, apparently, Sam, isn't it?
Sandy
It's
is the
Sandy.
yeah.
Sandy said that I could stay here and babysit the place for some dude.
Okay. Sweet. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know whether to believe the dude or not, but yeah. Okay, so what's happening in town?
Oh, fuck, man. I don't know. There's some bad shit going on. I'm just came down there and everything's closed off. There's police cars everywhere. There's choppers flying around. People running up and down the street. There's yelling and screaming. From what I can tell, I don't know. It looked like rockets or some shit happened, but I don't know. I was talking to the wife, and she said she saw some shit about these. Would you believe these asteroids striking the Earth all over the place, not just Chicago, but in other places too. Uh, Different cities and other places around the world.
Oh crap, man, this really does sound like an alien invasion.
I don't know, man. It's kind of like the dinosaurs, They wiped out the dinosaurs with those an asteroid or something. But
Except where the dinosaurs? Is that what you're saying?
well, maybe you're the dinosaur. I'm not no fucking dinosaur.
Oh, oh, oh. Now, let me tend to my arm, will you?
Sure. Let me help
Okay.
you. You need some
Uh,
ice. That's what you need. Ice on that.
yep. He opens up the fridge,
All right.
gets
It's one of those
himself.
mini fridges that has you can hardly fit anything in it. Everything's
He,
crammed in there. There's some
uh,
vegetables, frozen vegetables that you've been meaning to cook for 2 weeks, but never get round to.
yeah. I've frozen vegetables
All right.
on the arm. Oh, oh, I did that too quickly.
Where's your TV? We should check that out. Is there anything on?
There, look, on
All
the
right.
wall.
So he goes and turns it on and flicks the channel over, and you notice that some of the stations are dead now.
Netflix going.
It's like you're not getting CBS's. These you should be able to get these stations here. Why these are free ones? Why can't we get the free ones? Where's PBS gone?
Alien invasion, brother. Alien invasion.
Oh, don't be fucking stupid. It's the Iranians, clearly. Obviously, who the fuck else would do this? Alien invasion, my ass.
Mhm. Oh, anyway, what's your theory, Mr. Bright Moon?
I'm telling you, it's the Iranians, the Straits of Hormuz. After all that bullshit with what's fucking,
You
you
mean
know,
Mr. Trumpy Dumpy?
exactly, exactly.
No, they finally struck, huh? That's your theory. Ah,
Well, I don't know who the fuck else it is. Is it Al Qaeda? I mean, they're a bit late.
alien invasion. I keep telling
Why
you.
the fuck would aliens do that for?
Well, we maybe they've run out of space on their planet, so they're attacking us.
Okay, so they came all the way from some other star system somewhere out in space, all the way to our star, to the Earth, and now they're invading us because they want what, a fucking Chipotle? They want Starbucks or something?
That could be.
Okay, yeah, that's a good
I
theory.
mean, have you ever asked yourself where does
Come on.
Starbucks come from?
No, no, but seriously, I was watching that guy, that the black dude, what's his name? Neil deGrasse Tyson, that scientist guy, He's real famous. He's talking about space aliens invading the Earth, and he's saying there's no fucking way they're going to invade the Earth because look, what do they want? What do they want? Do they want water? Well, they have to come all the way down to the Earth to get it. What they just go to what that's like fucking ice in space all over the place. So much ice floating around. Comets are made of fucking ice. You don't need to come to Earth to get ice, okay? Do they want gold? Well, there's asteroids filled to the brim with gold, trillions and trillions of dollars worth of gold in space. They want platinum, nickel, silver, copper. It's all in fucking space. They don't need to come here to get it. There's nothing here that they want.
Well, ain't you damn Doctor Who? Hmm.
Who? What?
Never mind. You won't know who Doctor Who is.
That's that British shit, isn't it? From the BBC or something.
Oh, we are a knowledgeable little flower, ain't we?
I seen one of them.
Ah, so
I didn't.
you do more than play instruments and
I didn't
and
understand it.
masturbate with yourself every Sunday.
Well,
Yeah.
better than masturbating with somebody
Yeah.
else. That's
Yeah.
not even. There's a different name for that. In fact, I
Yeah.
think that.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Anyway, so we got to agree to differ then. You think it's the Iranians, I think it's aliens.
Well, the truth is, I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. But I'm telling you, it's not aliens. It's never fucking aliens. Okay, that's what it's not. That's the one thing that it's definitely not aliens.
Okay. Are you willing to put a 50 on it?
I will put 100 on it.
You put a okay.
I will put my daughter's fucking college fund on it.
You told me you didn't have a college fund.
Well, that's why I put that on it.
And now listen. It could be. It could be a combination of both. It could be the Iranians
And the
working with the
aliens. The
aliens.
alien Iranians invasion. The alien Iranian invasion. Okay, okay.
Now, that's what I call compromise.
Okay, sure. That's a compromise. All right, all right.
All right.
It's never
So,
aliens.
what
I'm
are we
telling you.
going to do? I can't make a living staying here.
I don't know, man. This the last time we saw anything like this was 9/11, though. That's all I can say. And that time it was planes. I mean, are we sure this wasn't planes? You didn't see no planes? I didn't see any planes, but
I didn't see no planes. No,
so
I didn't
maybe
see no planes.
right. So maybe it was missiles, rockets, missiles.
Could be. Could be.
Why are you saying aliens anyway? What makes you think it's aliens?
Well, a bunch of office drawers dropped on the roof of my car. Okay.
Really?
We opened those drawers and there was this meteor inside them
How do you know it was a meteor?
because it was acting like a meteor.
What does a meteor act like?
It was
Was it doing an impression?
hey man, don't make no fun of my meteor. Um I didn't touch it
Was it
because
doing an Elvis impression, was it?
No, that's up to me. I do that better than anybody I know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's true. So
anyway,
anyway, yeah,
now
tell me
listen.
about this
What
this
I'm saying is
meteor.
there was some kind of smell that came out of it, and
That
some
was
kind of
just
liquid,
oh, dude, don't tell me
some
about
kind of liquid that
that.
came out of it.
Dude, you farted, okay? That's all. You farted.
No, man, I did not, man. I know when I relieve things. Now
Uh-huh.
listen, and we didn't touch it, me and my companion.
So wait, a filing cabinet fell on your car.
That is correct.
Okay, well that explains why your glass was cracked and the roof of your car was all fucked up. Okay, I
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
you
yeah,
about that much. Okay, so
yeah,
you're saying that inside the filing cabinet is a fucking meteor.
yeah. Inside it,
How the fuck does a meteor get inside a filing cabinet,
I
Josh?
don't know. I didn't stop and say to the media, "Hey, how did you get there, dude?"
Well, have you considered that maybe it was already inside the filing cabinet before the filing cabinet fell on your car?
Why would someone put a media in a filing cabinet?
Maybe they were trying to file it. Maybe they were, I don't know, fucking astronomers or something.
It wasn't under media. They would have put it under M for media. Would they have not?
So what was it under then?
I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't
It
matter.
was under H for house insurance, apparently.
It was underage for house insurance. You know that big company, Phoenix Insurance?
Oh my God, those guys
Yeah, those guys, they ripped us off last week.
trying
Yeah,
to get it's like trying to get blood from a stone.
that's true. That's right. See, a stone, a meteor is a
Oh,
stone,
you
is it
found the
not?
stone. They got Did you get any blood from it?
Nah, didn't get any, just a smell and green stuff. Green stuff, man.
Green stuff. Jesus
Yeah, man.
God. The
Would
fuck?
I
So
lie
you're
to
telling
you?
me this green stuff and this rock that stuck inside the filing cabinet that landed on your car is from outer space. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, man.
That's what
Yeah,
you're right.
man. Exactly, man.
And you smelled it. There-
I smelled it. Nothing happened to me. I haven't grown 3 toes or anything like that yet.
Not yet.
But if I do, I will let you know because that's going to ruin the whole Elvis thing.
I tell you what, if anything like that happens, do yourself a favor, go to the hospital and forget about me because I don't want to know you after that.
Thank you for your overwhelming support.
Well, you're not going to be of any use to me after that, are you? You're
Mm.
going to be a fucking, I don't know. You're not going to be doing Elvis impressions, that's for sure.
Do you want a beer?
Yeah.
Because I feel at this point we need a beer.
Have you got some?
Well, he has. I don't know if I do, but I know he has.
Okay.
So he's not going to mind. Mhm.
So whose is this place anyway? This is Sandy's, you reckon?
Well, no, it's Sandy's one of his clients.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes a bit more sense.
What do you
Yeah.
mean? I couldn't get a place like this?
Oh, no, no. Of course you could. I mean, I know how flush you are, and how you never ask me for money for anything, especially not lunch last week.
I,
That's okay. That's okay. I know you're gonna pay it back. You're gonna pay it
yeah,
back. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know when,
yeah. Would you like to take a man's last $50?
no, I'll take the beer though. You keep the money. I don't need your
Okay.
money.
All right.
Because
Yeah.
unlike you, I'm not pretending to be a full-time entertainer and living like a dog so that I can keep pretending and telling people that I'm a full-time entertainer. Because just because you use the tiny little amount of money that you make from your entertainment and you live off that, and then that allows you to call yourself a full-time entertainer. Whereas I like to have a real job as well, and then I can also be an entertainer on the side, you see? And then I can live like a person.
Did Sandy not tell us that we're going up in the ratings as far as imitators go?
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
And do I not offer a life story of Elvis Presley?
You do, and
You,
it's real big, you know. A lot of people come to Chicago looking to see an Elvis imitator in 2027. A lot of people do. They come from Japan, especially, you know. They don't know what they're getting into, but that's not the point. It's on the list of the things that they have to go to on the bus.
yep. And but it's not solving our problem. What are we gonna do? We can't just stay here.
Well, I don't know. What's the problem? Look, I mean,
The problem being that the world's falling apart, and you and I are talking about.
what is going on up there anyway? Do you think we should go and have a look?
Did you bring your car?
Yeah, I brought my car. But you know what? If I think we're going to go and have a look, I don't think we should take a car. I think we should walk. We're more
Walk?
mobile on the ground. Yeah, we can take the streets and stay back and watch.
Okay, why not? I'm bringing the gun with me though.
Well, that's fine. You do that. Just be careful with that. You know how to use that thing? You do, right? I remember you do. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, I know how to use it. I'm part of a gun club.
You haven't been to that gun club for like 10 years. I mean,
I
I
know,
don't,
but that's beside the point. Once you learn to shoot, you learn to shoot. You
it's like a
stain the
bus.
damn thing.
Right, okay. Well, I got something in the car too. I'm gonna get my I got some binoculars in the car. Maybe we can
Yeah.
figure some shit out.
Okay, let's go. All
All
right.
right. All right, so you go back to his car with your gun. I assume you lock up the boat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
George Washington goes through the cat flap. Or is there a cat flap? Is it actually his boat? Does the cat live on this boat? Does it actually belong to this boat, or is it
The cat considers he lives on that boat.
right? So there's not actually a cat flap then.
No,
He just sits out underneath the tarpaulin on the deck.
yeah.
Okay. And then when he gets to go inside when you're around, he's not happy that he's have to go outside in the cold.
Oh, that's easy. I just
Throw him in the water. That'll teach you, fucker.
I just carry him out.
All right. Okay. He looks a bit grumpy coming out in the cold, but all right, fair enough. He's got white fur, by the way.
Go under the flap, man. Just put yourself under the flap.
He runs
Okay,
underneath the
I
tarpaulin.
go off to the
All right. So
car.
you guys go and get the binoculars from Joey's car. So Joey and Josh is who we have here.
Yeah,
And
Joanne and Josh.
all right, and so you go wandering into the mid city from this direction, sort of keeping a distance and looking. And as you get to the corner, Josh, that's you, sorry, Joey takes out the binoculars and looks up the street, and he's like, "Holy fuck, man, this isn't good. Here, take a look." And
I
you have
look
a look.
through.
You look through the binoculars, and you can see that there's buildings on fire in the central city, and there's fire trucks and shit going on, and there's cop cars and flashing lights and crowds of people and yellow cordons and stuff like that. It's like a full-on state of emergency. There's helicopters flying around. Another helicopter flies overhead even as you're waiting, as you're hanging out there.
Yeah.
Um, and drops a bunch of water on top of some buildings.
They're what do they call them? Like you started with those people stealing those bikes.
Oh, like
Eh,
rioters and
Yeah,
looters.
is there a lot of that going on?
From where you
Plunderers, people trying to
plundering,
plunder stuff.
plundering and looting. Um,
Yeah, looting,
on this
looters.
particular angle, you can't see any, but you're pretty sure there is.
We could get ourselves a new TV. Bam.
We're not getting a new TV. You already got a TV. What do you need a new TV for?
Well, that's not my TV. That's his TV.
Well, where are you gonna put it? In your fucking car?
Nah, big screen won't fit in there.
No shit.
Okay, no, I wouldn't steal anyway. Mama would kick my ass if she saw me trying to get a TV.
Damn straight she would.
Yeah. Anyway, come on, let's go further down the line and see what else is going on.
All right, very good. Um, okay, so further in, you can see there's people coming out of the buildings at the bottom of the bases of the building. There's uh big mats and people are jumping out of buildings and landing on the mats and stuff. There's ambulances taking away people who look like they've been burned and that kind of thing. Um, and you can smell something nasty. It reminds you of the smell of that rock.
You know, that smells like that meteor.
That smell. Oh, it's nasty, huh?
Yeah, exactly like that, man. I'm not fooling. Man, that's nasty stuff. Mm.
It's probably, I don't know, cordite or something. Maybe it's chemical agents.
Maybe it's
Maybe
gonna
they're using
turn
chemical
people into
agents on us.
zombies. Zombies, man.
What are
Zombies.
you fucking talking about?
Well,
Zombies? Are you
yeah,
crazy?
man.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, maybe that smell, you take it in enough, you turn into a zombie.
Well, are you a zombie?
Not yet.
Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on you. Maybe you better give me that gun.
No, no, I'm not gonna give you this gun because you could be turning into a zombie any minute now.
I'm not the one that smelled the smell.
That's true. That's true.
If anyone's gonna turn into a zombie here, it's you.
Good point. Here, have the gun. If I
Ah,
should,
Jesus, do I have to take this? Fuck. Okay.
well, okay, give it back to me then. Give it back to
No,
me.
no, 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 no. You might turn into a zombie.
You don't know how to shoot the damn thing, do you?
Yeah, that's true. Keep the goddamn thing.
All right. All right. Now here we go. Hey, I thought you were from Texas.
Only by birth.
Well, then you're a Texan. You know how to shoot a gun, don't you? Or are you
I,
the only Texan in the whole wide world that doesn't know how to shoot a gun?
well, it's despite what you might have heard, just because I was born in Texas, it doesn't mean that I was raised in Texas, and people in Texas ain't got born with guns in their hands. Okay? So just because I was born there, I wasn't raised there, so I don't know how to shoot a gun. No, I don't. Okay? So maybe I'm the only
Oh
kid in
man, I get
Texas that
stuck
didn't.
with the only Texan that doesn't know how to shoot a gun. Great.
Look, my parents were liberals, right? Democrats all the way.
Okay. Okay. Someone's got to teach you how to shoot a gun.
Oh God. You
What?
don't have to use violence against everything, you know?
Well, if a bunch of guys come over and want to fight, what are you gonna do?
We're gonna run away. Who's who's gonna fight us? You don't need to make a fuss. Just don't make a fuss and then they won't want to fight you. It's easy. You just don't make a fuss. Nobody wants to fight you. It's,
Everybody wants to pick on me because I look like Elvis Presley,
oh
they
my God.
say.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe if you stop walking around pretending to be Elvis outside of the club, they might not want to pick on you.
I don't walk around. I can't help it if I got the face. Mama said, you can't help what you made of, boy.
I got to tell you something.
What?
The year is 2027. Nobody knows who the fuck Elvis is anymore. He's been dead for like half a century. Okay? The kids these days are into Zendaya and what's his name? Timothy Chalamet and people like that. They don't know who the fuck Elvis is
Well, how come we're making money then?
because a bunch of tourists from Japan come here every day wanting to go to an Elvis concert because they don't even know who Elvis is and they think it's just Americana.
Well, that's better than nothing. Some of them
Sure,
think I'm
sure.
Clint Eastwood. Who cares?
They don't know the difference.
I know. I don't care as long
Yeah,
as we get their money.
exactly, exactly. So
I,
take the
I
money, but
I am taking the money. That's how you got them boots.
as you're wondering at this point,
And that's what we're doing, wandering along talking,
right.
in the middle of disaster.
There are people going in all directions back from you. There's cars on the street. The street's remarkably full of people for this time of night. And you can see the blaze lighting up the sides of the buildings. So like all the interior buildings, like when you're looking at the walls, the
Yep,
sides of the buildings, there's like orange reflections flickering against them.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, reflecting off
Yep,
the glass and the
yep,
sides.
yep. I look up at the sky.
You can see these very slowly dissipating black streaks of smoke. That's pretty weird. I've never seen anything like that before. They're like chemtrails.
Maybe they're missiles.
Oh, I've never seen a missile like that either. I mean, do missiles leave fucking chemtrails?
Do I look like I know?
Do you know what chemtrails are?
Do I look like I know?
Okay, okay. So there's this whole conspiracy theory thing called chemtrails. You never heard of this?
Do I look?
Okay, clearly not. All right, so the whole thing is back about, I don't know, 10 years ago. There was a bunch of people saying that the government was trying to change the atmosphere. They were flying planes overhead and they'd spray out this material into the sky, leaving these chemtrails behind their airplanes, chemical trails. Okay. And the idea was they were poisoning the atmosphere slowly and causing all kinds of disease and havoc. And everyone was paranoid about the government doing chemtrails. And people would point out the fact that actually this was just vapor that was coming off the backs of planes. It was nothing. So anyway, it looked like chemtrails. But those actually do look like chemtrails. And the same reason I say that is because firstly, they're black. And secondly, they don't go away, not easily. Look at them, they're still there, lingering.
That's the first intelligent thing you've said all night.
Actually, it's not, but it's the first intelligent thing you've noticed me say all night.
Yeah, yeah, they could be diseasing us now. See, I told you it was aliens.
It's starting to look that way. I don't want to think about that. I think it's got to be the government.
Nah, the government's not that intelligent.
I mean, didn't they release all them alien files just a few years back? Surely they would have let this stuff out.
That's true. That's true. That's why I don't think it's a government thing.
Why?
Well, for one, I bet you these people are more strategic than the government is. And we're talking about the Trump government.
And as you're approaching now, you see that there's a cordoned off barrier in front of you, and you see some cops there, and they're turning people away, and they're letting people out, but they're not letting people in. And you notice that they've set up like a, what do you call it? Like a trailer, like a big trailer, like a long temporary building with wheels on it
Mm.
on one side of the road, and they're taking people that are coming out of those buildings into that trailer. And you catch sight of a nurse through the door briefly, someone dressed in a nurse's uniform. But they don't look like a normal nurse. They look like they're like military nurse.
Look at that. You
What?
see that?
No, what?
No, over here, dummy.
Oh, fuck you.
There. Turn your head around that way. Yeah.
There's people in there. What?
Don't you think that's a military nurse? No?
I don't see any. Oh, yeah, okay, maybe.
Yeah. Wonder what the military's doing here.
Well, maybe they just need extra help because there's a bunch of shit going on. Why don't you go and ask that cop?
He walks up and he goes, "Excuse me,
You can't come in here. This is closed off. This is a
I'm not.
state of emergency. You should go home immediately, sir.
I should, but I'm wondering if I can be any just any assistant."
It's okay. We have everything under control here, sir. You should go back to your house, go back to your abode, stay safe. Keep out of the way. If you know anybody around here who's hanging out here, you should take them with you. Get out of here.
Okay, okay, okay. Go up to my mate and I say,
Mhm.
that they want us to go out of here and
Oh,
go
I
back home.
I fucking bet they do. I bet they do. Of course they
Mm,
do. Yeah, they don't want us to see anything. Whatever's going on here is suspicious as hell. That's all I'm
yeah,
saying. I
you
mean,
ever seen that movie Stranger Things?
there's a TV series, and yeah, I saw it years ago.
Well, here is Stranger Things.
Yeah, I'll give you that. There's some weird shit going on here. Yeah, I don't know that it's aliens, but it's weird. There's definitely that.
I'm
It
telling
seems,
you, it's aliens.
and I'm telling you, it's the Iranians, okay? Maybe it's you know what? It could be fucking Israel. That's what it is. It'll be
It
Israel.
could be Israel, could be
Yeah.
Israel.
I bet you those Israelis have concocted a plan to convince the American people that this is Armageddon so that they donate their money to Israel to protect the Holy Land from Armageddon. I bet you there's a scheme. Whatever, look, at the end of the day, what you got to do is you got to follow the money. Just look, see where the money is going, and that's the culprit.
Well, I'm telling you, we should not go in that area at all for the sake of your wife and your future children.
You hear screaming sounds coming from up the street a little way, and you see some paramedics come out with a woman on a stretcher, and she is really messed up. Um, but the thing that's weird is that as messed up as she is, um, she's she's screaming on the one hand, but on the other hand, she's got like this sticky black goo covering her lower half, even though the top half is kind of torn open, and you don't know what that is.
Do you see that shit?
That doesn't look good. I don't know what that is.
I think we should get back to the boathouse.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I think we've seen enough. Let's get out of here.
Well, it must be some way round for you to go home, is it?
Yeah, it's probably time for me to get out of here. I told the missus I'd be out for about an hour, and it's been about an hour and a half, so it's probably time for me to go.
Okay, you know how if she gets concerned, then I get the blame. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
okay. All right, so you guys go back you walk back to the boathouse, and as you're doing that, um, you notice that the ambulance where they took that woman on the stretcher is
yeah,
kind of the back of it is facing you right now at this very moment, and the back doors are open, and the paramedics are signing some papers and doing some work and talking to some cops.
yeah.
And you can see the woman through the back of the thing, and Joey looks over to you and he's like, "Holy shit! Check this out."
I take the binoculars off him.
All right. And you look in through the back door of the van, and you can see that she's there. Um, and this black goo that's on her, it's sort of for a minute you think you see it moving on her.
Okay.
It reminds you of the way the black liquid came out of the rock. It was like dripping and it was kind of bubbling at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Something quite unnatural about it that now that you think about it, you've never seen anything like it. It's something it looks impossible.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm concerned. Um, hey man,
We got to
I
get out of
don't.
here. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, they see us looking, we might get in trouble.
All right, so you head back to the boat.
Yep.
And Joey heads home and you get on the boat. Cat comes out immediately the minute you're up on deck. Meow.
Come on, let's go inside.
Okay, you take the cat inside. And checkpoint. How's the game?
That's good. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah. I'm enjoying it. It's a scenario I've been cooking up for about 2 days.
Yeah.
So it's got a long way to go. So I'm putting it on the slow burn because it's
There you go.
what I'm
Cool.
enjoying about it is that it is quite character based for us. It's
Yeah.
like you're seeing your character actually being revealed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
not just running around killing goblins.
Yeah. 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 It is quite. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it what does it feel like? What does it seem like? What's your
Um, it does feel more real in the sense that how the character is, how the character is. He he's only basing things on what he knows how to do.
right?
And then like with the bandaging and that, he's ad-libbing and hoping that the thing he saw on TV works. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
Um, it makes it more that than a just oh you throw dice and you cannot do that even though you're multi-talented at it. You
Right.
can't do that because the dice have told you you can't.
Right.
Um, but like the fight, for instance, that was a good thing because either I was going to win. I had the feeling of either I'm going to win or I'm going to lose, one of the two.
Right. Right. And as it turned out, you you won, but not by fighting.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, you raised the stakes by pulling a gun on the guy in the end.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
that was ultimately the way that you stopped him because at the end of the day, he was kind of beating you with the bat
Oh yeah,
at that point. He had the upper hand, and he was probably going to keep that. I mean, you kicked him in the nuts, to be fair,
yeah,
but I've been kicked in the nuts a couple of times, and I know that it hurts like fuck. But if I had a baseball bat and somebody kicked me in the nuts, I would smash that cunt.
yeah,
So, that was
yeah.
his mindset was okay, it hurts real bad, and I'm angry now. His was
And,
his mindset.
and
But
that makes sense because even when I was doing Kung Fu, they teach you to hit and grab and pull.
right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
you're leaving
Uh, but and so that's why that made so much perfect sense.
right,
And when it didn't kind of work the way I wanted, and I was thinking, oh fuck.
yeah, fair. So
uh, yeah, I liked it because it seemed real.
that's good.
It
I
was,
feel like there's enough rules to scaffold these kinds of things, these
yeah,
kind of situations, but the rules are not sort of dominating the game.
yeah. It's all about acting and how you act.
Right. I
Now
think that,
that's
yeah,
that's the that's the hard bit for people.
yeah.
You
I
find out who the real role players are. in
it's
this
also
kind of game. Yeah,
hard in this particular scenario because I didn't tell you what the game was going to be about.
yeah,
And so you made a character that was very naturally yourself, naturally the sort of character that you would personally want to play.
yeah,
And that's very reasonable. But he
yeah,
doesn't have any skills that are directly applicable to a lot of sort of situations, which
yeah,
means he has to kind of either take discord to survive them, which
yeah,
is reasonable,
yeah,
or he takes complications, and he did at least once,
yeah,
twice in fact. So,
yeah, yeah.
um, yeah,
And that's the price you pay because even in real life, it either does or it doesn't do what you want it to do. You
right,
know?
yeah, yeah. I think we could spend more time developing his tags so that he has um, ways of dealing with things. They don't necessarily have to be strong, but at
Yeah.
least some some concepts about how he deals with certain sorts of situations. So there's some strategies that we can throw in there and use and pressure
Okay, like the
points.
fact that I mentioned his uncle taught him how to hunt and stuff
Right,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
I put that in there. I don't actually, is the hunting actually, did that make it in? Um it fucking didn't make it onto the sheet. Why? Let's did we add hunting
See,
skills?
and he knows how to camp because when you're hunting, you had to camp.
That should also entail tracking, camping, outdoorsy stuff. Right.
And you would have to know something about first aid because if you get damaged out there and you're by yourself, you better know how to stop the bleeding.
Right, expanding the training feature. So we're adding wilderness tracking, survivalist camping, and we've got sharpshooter instinct.
Yeah,
Um, right, and as we're going, we're basically spending evolution points to build his character along the way.
yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Well, I'm getting a bit tired, to be honest. I'm fucking
Okay,
shattered. I haven't had a lot of sleep.
okay.
So I probably need to go and crash now. But I had fun, and
Oh,
I
good.
hope you had some fun.
I did. I enjoyed that character. He's really everything I want to do. No,
Cool.
yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll come back to
I
him.
was gonna put, I was gonna put, but it'd only be for you and me to know.
Mm,
Um, it's always been thought about because Elvis has people that have claimed to be his son for
right.
ages and ages and ages, and there are some people still doing it even though he's dead. There's
Right.
even a guy at the moment claiming to be Elvis.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I was
I'm not surprised.
yeah. So I was gonna put that in this thing as well. You know, because Elvis did a hell of a lot of concerts
Right.
and a lot of women. Let's
Right.
be honest.
So it's quite possible that
Yeah,
such a thing may have occurred.
yeah.
I see. I see. All right. Well, yeah. So it's so what do you think's going on? Do you think what your character thinks?
Well, I because I'm in character, yeah, I definitely think it's alien.
Well, I guess it's probably no great surprise then to tell you that
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
aliens.
yeah. He definitely thinks that they're alien invasion.
Right. Well, we've never done an alien invasion game, so I thought that would
Yeah,
be quite fun to do and see how that went. So yeah. All right,
it is quite funny.
I better go. You have a good night, good afternoon and stuff. I'll catch up
Thank
with you
you.
soon.
You get some rest.
See you then. Bye.
Bye.